Today we're going to be doing a Bandos range solo guide. So I know Next just dropped and everyone needs their frozen key fragments, so I'm going to try and do all these bosses solo guides in the most brain-dead fashion. This might not be the most efficient or fastest kills, but it's something an idiot like me can do. You can use the armadillo crossbow or dragon bolts. It's just so kind of negligible, especially with the armadillo crossbow being so psychotically priced right now, right around the release of Nex. It'll go down eventually, and dragon bolts should be fine. I just bought these and didn't want to swap them. Also, feel free to switch crystal with armadillo or god d'hide or whatever you want, really. Even Carl's or black d'hide is just fine. You want to maximize ranged offense here, but also prayer. And you could bring a little defensive shield if you are still learning and are afraid of getting smoked by the melee. I'm lazy, so I'm bringing an ancient staff to autocast blood barrage in between kills, and a blowpipe to burst down the minions after the boss is dead, a key unless you're killing minions to get into the chamber, and then Bones of Peaches, you do need a hammer to get into the boss chamber. Yeah, stamina potions are the limiting factor here, so as you get better, you can reduce the amount of food or even super restores that you bring and bring more stamina pots. But then, of course, you need your 2 Trollheim teleports, one to get there, and then one to revert back into a home telly to make your escape. If you haven't lit the fire for the God Wars dungeon yet, someone pointed out in one of my other videos that I hadn't done that yet. It's a game changer. You have to have completed making friends with my arm, but once you build that fire, you just need some salt and planks and steel bars, I think. Once you have that built, then you don't get the stat drain in this entrance area anymore, and that includes stamina, and stamina is very important for this boss, just like it is for the Sara God Wars dungeon boss. So I would recommend making that fire before you start doing serious trips on these. Also, I know getting ecumenical keys is kind of annoying right now because of Nex just coming out. Everyone and all their friends are farming keys to try the bosses and whatnot. So as soon as you get down here, then we're going to run northwest to the Bandos chamber, and you can just left click the big door if you've got a hammer in your inventory. If someone in your or if you have a dragon warhammer, that works too if you're bringing that for some reason. But anyways, so once we get up here, check the description of the video for these tiles, because I wasted many keys trying to get the right tiles marked. So what we're gonna do is find an open world. The basic strategy is very similar to Saradam, and you just run around in a circle clockwise and attack when your true tile is on each of these tiles. You can skip the red one if you need to reset, or if you're just learning how to do this. That's okay to skip it. But once you get better, it's another tile that you can attack from. The main thing here that you're doing is you're flinching the boss, and you don't think about it too hard. Just click the markers that are highlighted. Yeah, everybody's trying to do this to get their frozen key shards. Let's go to a random world out here. So, like I said, I wasted a ton of keys just getting these tile markers set up. So don't do what I did and just experiment with it. Just copy the tile marker and you can import it. But what I said about the true location, you can see it's the tile, I believe it's the tile mark or tile indicators plugin. Highlight true tile and then highlight destination tile. That's really going to help you out here. Is there anyone in here? Peek. See, no adventures. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to set up our quick prayers to be protect from missiles and rigor. And we're going to protect from missiles the entire time because we are going to tank the mage hits, and the melee guy will be running away from. So alright, he's over in the corner there, so we're going to get started here. To start, I'm just going to run around the outside here. So you can see as soon as the blue hits the destination, I'm messing up already, but as soon as the blue hits the destination, then you attack, and then you move on to the next one. So I'm a little slow on the draw here, but that's okay. But you can see it's like I'm not taking any damage, which is just absurd for this guy, because normally he's just popping you like crazy. You will hit a lot of zeros. Don't worry about it. The bolt specs will keep your DPS in check here. I'm just so happy that I got it correct this time. I wasted so much time doing that. Alright, oops, I messed that up, but he's dead. Okay, so now, you know, I'm actually just going to just hit him once really quick. I'm going to kill the melee guy first, because I do have some higher mage defense. Pray up a little bit. But you know, that's basically it. I will show you just a quick example. We've got a minute 10 before he spawns, so if I can stack these guys over here, the melee. Oh, I'm an idiot. I killed the melee guy first, so you know what. But if you do kill the mage first, then you can stack the melee guy on top of the range guy. So sorry about that. But you know what, I'm gonna go with it because I just want to be done with this boss, and I think you can get the picture. All right.